everyone, my design team project, and this will also be followed by tutorials on how I made and used some of the beautiful ticket die from Cindy's Scrap Shop. One amazing die. It's a lot of possibilities. This is the series. Now at the moment they're all sold out, but good news, depending, well, there's a bit of controversy on it. Somebody says it will be half August, other people will say end of August, but they will be coming out again and available towards, let's say, the end of August. So if you're interested in this die, amazing die, keep an eye on Cindy's Scrap Shop. She will definitely order them again. And besides this one, there is also this beautiful die, and I will link Carmen's channel down below because she created already some beautiful project with this die. I've been mainly working honestly with the ticket die and the new amazing rolodex dies, brand new. They came out about a week or two ago, I think, the very recent one. So these are ideal for the memorydex rolodex fans. They brought out 4 dies, and that's this one. Made a project using this one as well. 2 of the rolodex dies, I think, 2 different ones, but not as a rolodex, on a card, just to show you. You don't have to use them necessarily just as rolodex cards. And there's this gorgeous one. And what's so nice about these, they have 3 layers that they cut. They have the base layer, second layer, and a third layer. You don't have to use all of them, but it's nice to see the different shadings of the cuts. And this is the 3rd rolodex die. So this is mainly the products I've been using. Here and there some other stuff from Cindy's store. This is project number 1, and here I'm using one of the rolodex cards, and I'd used them. This is it. This is the die, and I used it here as to create a gatefold card. Put some eyelets in, papers and die cuts off from my stash. I'm not sure, but I think this one is a studiolight die cut pack that I had in my stash. This beautiful trim is also from her store, the flatback pearl, and of course one of my favorites from her store are the butterflies from Mariana Design. And if you open it, you can put a message inside. Used also the sequins from her store. Now you do have to keep it flat, but still it creates a nice and lovely simple card using the rolodex. Just tie it off again. That could be that this is a die cut from a local pack from a local store as well. I'm not sure. Okay, I forgot to mention there's the flat backs also from Cindy's store. And here and there I did put some homemade wink of Stella. So that's one project. Second one is actually a Christmas card using the ticket die, but this time differently. The card opens like this, so it has 2 layers, and this part is glued together. And I used here a paper stack that I received from Cindy last year in my design team project, as well as this beautiful die, Craft Emotions dies from Cindy's store. The stores are from her store. My all-time favorite are also as well these beautiful bling, which are almost used up. And here and there I used again the sequins from her store. The die cut is from a die cut pack from my local store. And this is how it looks on the inside. I didn't have enough, but look at how you can solve if you have snippets left from a pack. Just use 2 layers, cover it with a nice band. This one is a Martha Stewart punch from my stash. And here is a message: Merry Christmas, Happy New Year. This is an image I die cut it from the paper stack, and I layered it on top to give it some dimension. It is used with some pop dots, and this is another way to use the ticket die. Just cut that twice, glue it here together, thread it with a ribbon, and you have a nice little booklet. What you could do also to create extra layers is die cut some printer paper, die cut it in between, and that way you have a little notebook that you can create. Just another idea. And my third design team project, which I already shared on Facebook, is the this M-fold card, also using the ticket die. And what I used here on top is this, another rolodex card, and that's, let's see, yeah, it's this one. Papers are from a stack from a local store, and I used it this way. Now, to avoid that the card does open, there is a hinge in between here, so it will stay easier. And this is again another way to use the ticket die. Products from Cindy Store are a bit less on here. The ticket die, the rolodex card, and the beautiful blinks. And now I will show you how to create this card here. I will explain how I created. This one is from my previous month design team project. I created this one. And I will also explain how I created the easel. Also last month's DT project. I will link this video down below as well. And this one is very easy to explain. Just die cut 2 layers. If you want to create a pocket, just put some tape on this side and down at the bottom, and you can slide in a card. Don't make your card too thick because it's very, very tight. If you want to put more dimension on your card, it would be a good idea to, I'm gonna re-glue this. It'll be a good idea to create eventually some hinges, and that will give you a little bit more moving. It works if you keep it flat, so that's another possibility. So just to show you how beautiful and amazing this ticket die is, and the rolodex. Okay, without further ado, let's put this all aside, and we're going to show you the different possibilities I will use here. I won't do a tutorial on this one, but this is another way to use the ticket die as that fold card. Using again here are the beautiful bling from Cindy Store. This tag is also from Cindy Store, and it's from one of the Crealis dies, and that's this one here. A beautiful, amazing, versatile dies. That's another one. The size of the card measures, if you really want to do the measurements like this. The total size, this was 5 1/4 by 10 3/8 of an inch. You fold your card first in half, and then you measure from this point to this point 2 inch, because the folds on this ticket card is 2 inches. Well, it has to be the same size as you see if you fold. So this is 2 inch. You score a 2 inch, and then you have this one left to attach on the flap. I hope I'm clear enough. So 5 1/4, then 3/8, score the large, then 3/8 in a half, and score then from the half score line 2 inches down. And this will be a valley fold, and this is a mountain fold. Again, here with the ticket card, valley fold at 2 inch, a mountain fold. Close the card like this, and then you will glue this piece and this piece once you decorate it, and you have your beautiful Z fold card. The papers are from my stack. a botanical stack that I have. So that's another way to use a ticket die. Let's see which one I have here first, because I have so many stuff laying all around here. I try to keep them together. Okay, this is another way to use a ticket die. I cut two pieces of the ticket die, and instead of using the flaps on the outside, use your flaps on the inside. And this way I'm gonna grab. Oh no, I go. This way you can put here either a gift card, a tag, and that's another possibility. So fold your flaps on the inside, you put tape here and you put tape here, leaving top part open. And again, it does demand a little bit more paper, but that's another way to use your ticket die. Now let's see which one is. I prepared this one for a reason. Oh yeah, this is for the M-fold card. So for the M-fold card, and that's this one, you're gonna have to, you need one full ticket, and then retake the largest die. Let's see, I need the largest die, and as you see, I took a piece of paper. The measurement doesn't really matter. The most important thing is that you folded a flap down below, because you do need the bottom layer, this part. You're gonna need to have that one twice, and in order to do that is you layer your die right under your cut line like this, so that you don't cut your fold. So right under the cut line. It might do, as this is very sturdy paper, I might have to turn it twice. So I'm gonna be sure I'm gonna put it right under the cut line. I'll put some washi tape just to pin it down. And if you're wondering what die cutting machine I'm using a Dutch brand, the Joy Trouvaille, which is in my eyes a very top-notch machine. Only downside is it doesn't work with the big physics dies. I'm gonna turn it, and this in general, this machine cuts everything from the first time, but I'm gonna go a second time, as the bottom layer is a very thick paper, just to be sure. There we are. Sorry, my camera ran out of memory, so as I said, I turned this, and this is the end result. I did have to cut off a little piece here, because I want it to be in the same length. And then camera fell out when I was gluing this as well, so then the whole piece you glue here, and this is how you create your M-fold Z card. And this is how it will look when you decorate it. Now I'm going to leave the decorations up to you. It's just important that you know how to do your main base layer, because colors and taste of decorations is personal. So that's one. Another way I will explain is the easel. Now, as I said, camera purposes, I did prepare everything in advance. Let's see, because I'm gonna need this do this just correct way. So mine, this one has a pocket. I thought on the inside, or it doesn't have a pocket on the inside. I know I created here the pocket on the outside, but you can create the pocket on the inside as well if you want to keep that smooth. That's what I'm going to do. Let's see, because I need to puzzle my pieces together. This is my front and my back. So you're gonna, again you're gonna need 3 of the ticket dies, and we will glue one with the flap. The flap is down. We're gonna glue 1 ticket like this. I hope, because this is a very annoying tape. In general, I prefer using wet glue. Come on. I know it's not enough, so I'm going to use my wet glue again. And again, I'm using a wet glue from a local store, because this one doesn't work my paper. And there we are. Always have some clothespins at hand, so that I can temporarily pin it down until it's dry. So that we already have this. So we already have this part here. Now we're gonna do the base, and this time, let's see, and I used the wrong one. Good, but yep, I'm sorry. I hope it hasn't glued down yet. Nope. Good, lucky me. Sorry, I'm only human, making mistakes. It's normal. You see, that's why I like to use wet tape, wet glue, so if you make a mistake, you still can. Voila. So we have this part now, and one of the reasons why it's wrong is this time, this one I'm going to create a pocket on the inside. If you want to create a pocket on the outside, you will put, of course, the tape the other way around. Now I'm gonna do this, so it's up to you what you prefer: pocket inside, pocket outside. Put tape bottom sides, and again just there. I used here the 3 millimeter tape. I think that's a 1/8 of an inch tape. Oh yeah, that's annoying. This red tape is so static. So now again, let's line this up. I hope I'm still in frame. Let's line this up as good as we can. If there's some tape peeping here, always edit. Cut this a little bit off. There we are. Gone is the tape. Now I can burnish it. And I forgot my bone folder. So now you have the pocket on the inside. As you see, already did something wrong, but that's no problem. I just want to keep this pocket on the inside. So if you see, here is your easel. Again, I hope I was clear enough. So this one, as you see, the mistake will be covered up. I used rather sturdy cardstock for the base layer. For the other layers, don't use too heavy paper, otherwise, as there's so many pieces to this card, it can become a very heavy card. There you are, and then you just continue decorating, which I won't do. I do have already some of the pieces cut here, so there, here's another piece for here already. There, and this is another piece, and as you see, this is how it starts to look. You could still use more pieces and create more pockets, just like that. That's up to you decorating, but this is how you make the main base layer of the easel card. And I think the last one is the one with the box. What you need is two complete tickets, which we will glue to one another with the bottom layer. There, easy peasy. That's already a piece of your box. You see, it's already taking form. Now you don't have to do the flap. You can do it this way. Make two holes here, thread your ribbon, and then you create a box like this. Now I did create a flap on mine. Now if you want this system, you need a third whole ticket, which you start gluing at the base and down there. But I used a different method. Cut from a scrap, as long as you can cut a second piece of the flap in the other direction. Again, relayer your die. It should fit just in between, and the holes, if they're all open, it should really hold in a solid way. Let's put some tape just for precaution. Yeah, my sucking naps aren't working anymore, to keep it on the table steady. I've been having this machine for quite some years, but it still cuts like butter. And there we are. This is it. This will be your flap. Fold it in half. Decorate one of your layers. See which one I'm going to use. I'm going to use the flowers on the outside quickly. It will be more, again, a more vintage looking card, so I'm using a craft color, a cream colored cardstock. See, that's so nice about this die, the different layering. You don't have to think about measuring. The die does everything for you. So glue this piece now to the back of the decorated piece. Again, glue. Place it. I fold it over just to make sure that there. And this is how it will look. So if you decorate, I worked here with magnets, and my magnets are glued in between this layer and the brown layer. So if you want to put magnets, you're gonna have to glue one layer down. But I think most of you ladies will know that. You're all wonderful, amazing crafters. Again, for the flap, same thing. There. So this is the spot where you will glue your magnet. And it will hold shut. Now I used in that one two smaller, one large one, but I have smaller ones too, and in that case I glued one left and one right, and it will hold shut. The box inside, I will give you the measurements for that too. Let's see, because I did write down the measurements in inches. Now for the bottom layer, I worked with a double layer of folds. So I will explain you why, because that way, if you make these folds double, they will hide the tab and you have a nicely finished box. Of course, this can only be done with small boxes. So you start with a bottom box is 4 3/4 of an inch by 6 1/4 of an inch, and you will score all around at 3/4 of an inch and 1.5 inch. So 3/4 of an inch, 1.5 inch, turn 3/4, 1.5, turn 3/4, 3/4, 1.5, all the way around. You will cut you will have, if you score 4 squares here in the corner, and that means you will cut 1 2 3 squares out, and you will keep these tabs here. I will keep it steady for this so that you can see how you have to cut it, and then you just glue the box together. A little bit of glue on the tabs. Hold it down a bit. And this will, I'm sorry, as I said, it's wet glue. It won't dry immediately. It will dry rather quick, but not immediately. So the tabs. And that's typical if I want to do a tutorial. Nothing's working. You fold this over. And this way, as you see, your tabs are hidden. There. We'll put some new glue on. It dried glue on this side. Yep, let's move this part. Now we're gonna glue these. And as you see, the edging of your boxes will be sturdier, as they are from now on double. Okay. I've got to temper the corner here. Just temper it, just a little snip. Let's remove these. This way I can put my glue better. And there you are. This is already the bottom of your box. Let's put for a minute clothespin on here. And one here. This will come here. Now it's up to you if you want to decorate the bottom or not. You won't see much of the decoration anyway. The lid I kept simple, and the lid is in size 3/1/4 by 4/3/4, and you score 3/4 of an inch all around. Make your slits and temper your little tabs over there. Put your box together. Now the size of the box that I did is a 1 for that it will fit 2 tea lights. Grab some more clothespin. There, one there. Sure that it's nice, just on the edge of your there. There. And there, and here's your lid. And once it's dry, it just fits snugly over your bottom, and so there you are, the one with the box inside and the measurement of the box with for 2 tea lights. I'm going to show you all the possibilities again. So this one, and those are just a few ones. Then you have the M-fold card. Sorry, M-fold card. It's another way to use the die. We had the easel card. Now I did just a small tip. If you want to make it stand better, I used some thicker foam tape, and it will just slide nicely behind the flower or the flat bag that you use, no matter what. And what did we do? Oh yeah, there was this possibility where you can slide your tag in the middle here. A tag or a gift card. Another way. Then we also showed you how you can use the ticket in a Z fold card. So that's already 1, 2, 3, 4 different ones. That's another way. And you can turn this into a small booklet. I'm gonna link Kay's channel because I forgot to mention Kay created a beautiful little book with the ticket die. She was so happy to able to get the die. And that's about it. Yeah, then there's this possibility, the most clean and simple one. As you see, a lot of ways of using one and the same die, and that's just stretching your die more than just what it's meant for. I also want to mention, good big news, because there are new ticket dies coming out, and Cindy will be having them as soon as they are available in the store. And these are the 4 new gorgeous ticket die. If you want one, be quick, because I'm sure just like the first series, these will sell out in a blink. If you want to be sure to get them, or you want to have one, please contact Cindy. Tell her I absolutely want one. Stick yourself to it. If you say you want one, please take it as well. Cindy can order it and pre-order it at a wholesaler, so this way in advance she knows how many she needs to do in. I ordered them for myself. I know Carmen took them as well, so we will definitely making project with these ticket dies and show you again all the possibilities besides using them as a ticket die, of course. I hope I was clear enough with everything. Please, if there are any questions, don't hesitate to contact me, and I'll put all the links down below. Carmen's channel, Cindy's shop link, I'll put Kay down below as well, so that you can hop over to all these talented ladies. I will link Brigitta's channels as well, because she made some beautiful ticket cards dies as well. Thank you all for watching, and sorry, been a long video. Bye.